Hey guys, today I'm going to be testing out the qi10, qi35, and qi4d, all made by TaylorMade. These were the last 3 years of their models. The qi10 was 2 years ago, qi35 was 1 year ago, and the qi4d is their newest model. I myself currently use the qi4d, so I'm going to be using the same shaft for every single one. So first up to go is gonna be the qi10. I'm gonna hit 3 shots with it, and then at the end I'm gonna compare their numbers. And we also have to keep in mind I have the core model head for the qi4d and the qi35. This is the qi10 in an LS. So this one is going to have a little bit less spin on it. So you're gonna have to keep that in mind whenever we're looking at the numbers. Here we go. Currently, I'm just trying to get the distance-wise numbers, so I'm not really focusing or caring about where they go. I'm just making sure that I have good contact and I'm actually hitting it well. That was the last shot with qi10. Now we're on to the qi35. There's the final shot. I think it's hit pretty well. Okay. Alright, last and definitely not least, the qi4d. This is the driver I am using. I got this about 2 weeks ago because I went on the golf trip in Outer Banks, and they custom fit me in an Apex Mitsubishi extra stiff 50-gram shaft. And this is a shaft I'm using for all of them. I want to make sure none of this information is biased, so it's not the shaft's fault, and it's just the head's fault. Here we go. Again, I'm not really worried on where it's going. I'm just trying to get the distance numbers. Okay, there was the final shot with the qi4d. Okay, as you can see right here, we have the totals. And these first 3 right here were the qi10. They carried probably around 140-ish and rolled out, so maybe about 250-ish. If I said 140 here, I'm sorry, I meant 240. Down here is the qi4d. As you can see, the carries is a little bit less, other than that one really good shot that I had here. I'd say the average carry is probably going to be around 235, maybe 230-ish here. And then the rollout was a bit more. You can see the average rollout would probably be around 240. And then finally we have the qi4d. This was a lot more consistent. As you can see, I did not have one carry under 240. These all carried at least 240, and then the one at the end 250, so probably about 245 carry. And then at the end, again, pretty consistent. I'd say probably around a 260 to 265 yard total. And then if we're looking at the spin rates, you can see These here are around the spin that you would want. You would want around 2,500 to 3,500. These are kind of in that spin rate range. Here, these are higher in the range, and then this one was pretty much in the range, like right in the middle of it. And then here's all the club speed and stuff. The ball speed with the qi10 was a little lower than the qi35, was higher than the qi35, and then the qi4d had at least 1 or 2 miles an hour difference on top of that. See, I want to say, I like all these drivers. I can hit them. I played the qi10 for around 2 years. I just started playing the qi4d, and the qi35 is my dad's driver. But I do want to say the qi10 and the qi4d look a lot alike. I do like them both. This is more of an advanced version of the qi10. I like this one a lot more. This one I would recommend if you have like a slower swing speed, and if you're just, because it has a pretty big sweet spot, and you're just trying to get something straight out there into the fairway, not really worrying about the most amount of distance. You're still going to get a good amount of distance from it, but you're not going to get like as much as like the most out of it. But again, this is all personal preference, but I'm just here comparing all three of them. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys subscribe to follow for more of my content, watching me play golf and, you know, get better at the game. But thanks for watching, guys. Have a good day.